Okay, so this is going to be a very different type of reading. I want to see, what does your future spouse look like or act like? What does that look like for you? Your future forever person. What does your twin, your other half, look like? What are they going to offer? What are they coming with? Let's just look and see. Very interesting. So I see that they come from a very impoverished lifestyle, meaning they grew up poor, or they struggled, or they've been through a lot in life, or they come from a poor country, but they had a lot of faith, and they come from good-hearted people. They come from people who don't care about what you wear. They care about what's on the inside. So they come from wholesome people. They come from a people of hospitality. A country lifestyle, or a very rural, I can never say that word, like a country life type of thing, meaning that there's a lot of nature, there's a lot of relaxing, a very slow paced lifestyle, but luxurious to people who have not experienced that. So as you can see here, this person is relaxing outside, beautiful scenery, everything looks gorgeous. There's a horse there, and there's food and wine and fruit around him, and that's a normal day for him, but he's bored because he's so used to it. So some people would see it as, oh my gosh, your life is so beautiful, like I wish I could have time to just spend like that, but they're used to it. It's nothing to them. So it's one of those things where it's just a matter of perspective. Their lifestyle is very or what they're used to, how they grew up, was very beautiful, very nature filled, very slow, but they may have felt very bored within that lifestyle. Like they wanted more, they needed more lights, they needed more city, they wanted more money. They were bored with what they grew up with. So one of the things I'm seeing is that the place that they lived could have been stricken with war, like a lot of war, or their mind was like that. Like they always were afraid, or they always had these, yeah. So they probably come from a dysfunctional family, or a family that was a victim of war, or a family that wasn't your traditional family. Like they come from a family where there was a lot of arguing, or a lot of bickering, or a lot of screaming, or I want to say mental illness. It doesn't have to be necessarily, but it seems like they come from a dysfunctional routine. So not that they didn't have family, not that everything was like completely bad, but that does stick out in their life. When they remember their childhood, they may remember things like yelling, or nightmares, or loud noises, or something like that. So they could have grown up in the hood, so to speak, you know, just in a kind of a harsh environment at times. So this person is very sweet. They are really good at manifesting what they want. So it can almost seem like they have intuition, or it could seem like they're just super lucky, but somehow they've learned to create the life that they want. So no matter what they've been through, they're very big on life is here for you to create, for you to be an artist of how you want your life to look, how you want to paint or color your life. And they are an advocate for that. They believe in you create your life, you paint the picture for what you want others to see. They're very, something with their hands too. They talk with their hands, or they use their hands within their art, or something like that. Or maybe you like their hands or something. So their lifestyle deals a lot with being wise, being calm, being resourceful, being reliable. They kind of make me feel like they are a Pisces, Taurus, something like that, or they are very emotional, but they don't show it. They are very calm, cool, calm, and collected, but they are very in tune with the spiritual side of things, or the emotional sides of things. And this makes this person able to relate to so many different people without reacting. They relate without reacting, and that's such a beautiful quality that isn't always common within people. They practice some sort of faith. They practice being calm, or maybe they practice Buddhism. They practice meditation, or they practice holistic living, something where they are training themselves to be level-headed and to feel and to be present in life. Their faith is very soothing. It's about soothing the mind, soothing the spirit, being warm enough to help others, but calm enough to deal with themselves on their own time, and to heal from the inside out. So this person is very self-aware, very deep, very, very deep, but also just very lighthearted. But they've been through a lot, so they understand the importance of experiences and dealing with people and relationships and emotions and how people have to grow and how time, like they get it. They're just very aware. They like to help people. You may find that this person is older, or their age is something that is dominant because it shows how long they've lived, or their time on earth has been about learning and helping. That's part of one of their things that they're here to do on earth. And this Knight of Pentacles lets me know that they can be on the go at times, or they like to travel, or maybe they like to go and see different things, but they always come back home. And they have a sense of wanting whatever they learned on their trip. They come back and they try to teach you. You know, for those of the people that are that don't want to go and move around and stuff like that, they like to help. They like to give money. They like to put people at ease so that they feel comfortable. They want people to feel comfortable at all times, but they also want people to expand their mind, because they realize how important it is to live, to have experiences. This person has a lot of energy. Sexually, they are very dynamic. They see sex, or they feel like sex is creativity. It's a form of communication between the partners, and it symbolizes the energy force of a person. Like, they're very deep. This person, they're just a very deep person. The world, like I said, they travel, they go lots of places. They have this optimism about life, because they just know that life is not here just to suffer. They've already suffered before, and they know that in order to change that, you have to do something different. You have to be the change. It's like they've mastered some skill in life that they've learned very early on, and they won't let go of it. And everyone around them feels that energy. Everyone around them sees it. If they don't want to accept it in themselves, they see it in that person, and there's no running from it. This person doesn't allow you to forget. If you want something different, or if you want anything in life, you can have it. You just do it yourself. You go get it. You have a faith, and you have a vision for it, and you go get it. It's weird. I'm seeing like this person, they make the world as big as it is. They respect how big the world is, but they shrink it so that it's easy for people to, or the people around them, to be able to wrap their head around the world and how it works. They have this way of making everyone see how big the world is, and be amazed at all of the beautiful things in the world. But then they talk to you about how you can have the world. And when they do that, they shrink the world for you so that you can look at it for yourself and say, wow, I can have the world too. So this person is very a very special person. They have a lot of wisdom. It's not just deep. They're in tune. They're in frequency. They're in alignment with themselves. They've learned how to be themselves and to accept being themselves. Okay, so let's see what signs that this person may be. Okay, so we're getting Taurus. Like I said, Pisces, Taurus, or something like that. Not Pisces, Taurus. Sorry, you guys, I'm saying the wrong thing. But Taurus. But I feel like they have Pisces in their chart, or something that's very dominant. They also could be a Virgo or a Capricorn. Pisces. See, I knew I felt some Pisces coming. So we have some Pisces here. And then we also have, again, Pisces, Cancer, and then Scorpio. So a lot of watery energy, like I was saying. I felt like I was getting a lot of water and earth energy here. So this person, like I said, is just, they just know how to interact with so many people. And they almost have this like Jesus-like quality about them, as far as being able to interact with so many people and being able to just almost seem mystical to a lot of people, and but also still able to be down to earth at the same time. So this person is, I mean, just magical, honestly. Okay. So when this person arrives in your life, or maybe they already are in your life, this person, something about strength as far as working out, like physical strength, but also maybe they exude an energy of overcoming obstacles. And they may tell you that they've been through a lot. They may tell you that, you know, you have to work hard. They may tell you something that makes you see that they are about endurance and stamina and determination and perseverance. Their energy that they come to you speaking about, or the environment that you meet them in, is about keep going, you keep doing what you have to do. You don't stop, you don't give up. They also could be the center of attention, speaking about their struggles, or speaking about how hard it was for them to get to the point that they were at. So when you meet this person, you'll know, because it's something about their strength. Their strength is one of the first things that you notice about this person. They also could talk about a Leo in their life if they have one. Okay. The Fool. So they also talk about taking risk, trying something new, doing something that nobody around them could perceive or conceive at the time. They talk about walking towards what they wanted to do and doing what they wanted to do, even though people despised it, you know, or people didn't understand. And how life is about that. Life is about moving and doing things differently, specifically moving towards new things. Yeah, and here comes that King of Cups again. Centered in yourself enough to know who you are, so that you're able to take these risks because you've centered yourself. So, meaning your spirit is walking with you. Like, you're allowing your spirit to take the lead of the boat, to drive, to sail. And your body is just there to cover your soul, but your soul is the thing that's making movements happen. They also will give you a sense of calmness, because they are emotionally intelligent, and they're reliable, and they're wise, and they're honest. And so it makes it okay for you to be honest with yourself, because they're honest. And this person has, it's almost like they're delicate, but they're very strong. They have a delicate soul, or they have a delicate demeanor, or they speak really soft, or something like that. Something about them is very soft, but their exterior, their presence, their physical body is strong, and you can't miss it. You see it when they come into the room. You notice their presence, but their spirit is very soft and delicate. Yeah, this person is very smart. And the conversation that you have with this person about elevating in life, or even talking about bosses or something like that, or talking about your faith, your religion, is something you talk about that's very, it's very structured. But the way that you guys talk about it, you talk for, I don't know how long. The conversation is endless. The conversation keeps going. It keeps going up. You guys keep building together. And that's one of the ways you'll know that you're talking to the person that you're supposed to be with in the situation. Because the conversation is what makes you realize that this person is beautiful. You see them internally before you really get to conceive how magical they are on the outside. It's like a hidden gem or something. Like they're a hidden treasure. And for some reason you come across this person. Any last messages? Ace of Swords, once again. This person is very honest. This has come up twice. This person is very consistent. I almost feel like their soul has been here so many times. They just get life. They understand. So much so that they're not tied to the restrictions that life gives us as a new soul will be. This is a very old soul. This is a very intelligent person, very wise, very, very smart, very clear-minded, level-headed, but still innovative at the same time. This person is, I mean, like, what can I say? This person is this person. And I think a lot of people around this person can speak and say the same thing. This person is just who they are, and they're a force to be reckoned with, honestly. So if you are fortunate enough to have this person as your spouse, you must be pretty damn important as well. So that's your reading. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this, please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.